Hi there. Hope you guys are doing really well. My name is Brian. I am your queer psychic bestie, and this is going to be a reading for air signs. So, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, if you have that anywhere in your chart, big three, or maybe you just vibe with air signs, then maybe this reading is for you. As always, use your discernment, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force it if it's not for you, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do that through email or form submission on my website, which is linked here on YouTube. And I'm new to YouTube, so it's still a little weird for me to say, but like and subscribe if my reading style jives with you, if you enjoy it. I'm also live on Twitch on Wednesdays, Friday, Saturday. So tonight, I'm making this on Wednesday. I will be live on Twitch doing readings. So let's get into this, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Bottom of the deck is our challenge. We've got the Page of Cups. Oh, there was a second one there I didn't even realize. Strength. This kind of checks. Okay, so earlier before, when I was like getting ready to sit down to film this video, there was this feeling that came through of like, I need to apologize for something. And so there's this, what I think is interesting is that your challenge is about mustering up the strength here to probably give this apology. So Page of Cups is that apology coming in. Strength is like also card of Leo, needing to muster up that ability, that power, that self-assuredness to give the apology. And then the Five of Cups is like crying over spilled milk. It's a card about like shame and regret. I will tell you the same thing I tell all my clients. Shame and regret are not organic feelings, okay? We are not born feeling shame and regret. We feel them because someone tells us to feel them, right? Someone looks at us and says, hey, Brian, you should regret that face tattoo. And then as a result, you regret it because there's a lens of judgment that was given to you. How we circumvent that for ourselves is by removing the lens of judgment at which we look at our decisions and the things that we've done. Because Five of Cups often points to what we've done. It often points to our decisions. It's a past card. And how we can kind of get through this as a challenge is by remembering that when you put that lens of judgment over an action you've taken, then you create shame and regret, which are unnecessary. They're not, again, like I said, we're not born feeling it. They don't have to be there. You're placing them there. So let's work on that. Let's get into this reading. Feels a little juicy. So we've got the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So right off the bat, it does feel like whatever is going on, it does feel like there's conflict here. I'm going to be really honest with you. It feels like Knight of Swords for me can be a card of someone who picks a fight for fun. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like there is someone here. Ten of Pentacles for me is also a family unit card. So it does feel like there's a little bit of friction here within the home, because it does feel like you have someone that just kind of like picks a fight for fun, a little bit aggressive here, a little bit all over the place is also what I want to say, like a little bit messy is what I want to say. And I feel like this might be a learned behavior for you. If you're someone who kind of like picks fights or likes chaos when there is peace, it feels like this is a learned behavior. It's like a generational curse you're working on breaking. Because you've also got the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be really loud and abrasive, but I'm sorry you need to hear it. A lot of you are stuck in this childhood phase of like any attention is good attention. False. Okay. I feel like some of you are maybe acting up a little bit here. You may be kind of acting out is what I want to say a little bit. And I feel like it's because with the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups, you have people around you. Again, this could be family that treats you like an option, that never really treats you like a priority, that makes you feel bad about yourself. And so as a result, we're kind of like vying for attention here, right? And I feel like I don't feel like this is a good look. You know, I feel like for some of you, because I keep hearing like you're trying to grow up, but you have people around you that are holding you back. And so this needs to be like a moment of recognizing the people holding us back. Yeah, King of Cups and Justice in the reverse. You may be dealing with a father figure here or like a brother figure here, more masculine energy. I shouldn't say father, brother, you know, gender and energy have no place with one another. I'm getting like really hot. I'm lowering my air. I'm so sorry, y'all. I am like boiling in this reading, which means I'm onto something. You know, with Justice in the reverse here and the King of Cups, you may have a more masculine figure in your life that kind of acts this way. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be a man. Gender and energy have no place here. But I'm a little curious as to like, some of you are exhausted as well. As soon as I started filming this, because I did a short right before this reading and I was totally fine. As soon as I got into the air sign energy, I just got hit with a wave of exhaustion. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. I feel like for some of you here, you're learning a lesson. This is really harsh and this is really loud. I don't know who needs to hear it. The lesson you're learning right now is like, there is no amount of success that can make someone who doesn't love you love you. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a really tough lesson to have to learn here. Because I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, whoever this is, whether this is a family friend, a partner, a friend, I said family friend, but I meant family or friend. There's this feeling here of like, I'm giving and giving and giving. Page, another page at the bottom of the deck with the Empress. This could be mom. It doesn't have to be. It could be both the parents. But it feels like you're just kind of giving and giving and giving, or you tried to give and give and give for victory, the Chariot, you know, because you wanted that recognition. And I don't feel like that yeah, the Tower, it's not coming, babe. You know, I feel like you're never going to convince this person that, this is harsh. This is how I'm hearing it, but I just heard really loud, what you're doing is worthy. This could be like a career reading for you too, air signs. Yeah, Hierophant, whatever you're committing to here, I feel like whoever these people are that are around you, whether it's family or not, they just don't understand your commitments. And I feel like, yeah, Four of Pentacles, I feel like this is a moment where, you know, contrary to a little bit air sign energy, we have to back up a little bit here, right? You know, I have some prominent air placements in my chart, and they tend to be the parts of me that want confrontation. You know, they're the parts of me that are like, oh, you have a problem? Like, let's duke it out right now. Not like literally, like verbally, you know? And I feel like sometimes air signs can be a little bit hot-headed. And I feel like with the Four of Pentacles here, you're being told to retreat a little bit, to come back to yourself and not kind of, this is such a funny expression that my guides are giving me, mollywop, like not mollywop them. Because I feel like there's anger here for you, because I get it. It's very frustrating, and it creates anger in us when we are dealing with these people that are really stubborn and they just refuse to change and refuse to see us. But you need to also ask yourself, why do you want to be seen by this person so bad? This is like when we're trying, you know, when we're looking for approval, I always tell my clients to ask yourself, why do I care about the opinion of someone I don't respect? This behavior that's going on, people that don't respect us, why do I respect them? And if I don't respect them, why do I care about their opinion? You know, why let it get to you in this regard is what I feel like you need to start really getting down into. Yeah, Queen of Cups, like obviously it hurts. You know, there's a lot of emotion here that I feel like you have to start clearing out and getting into, but you got to start. Yeah, Knight of Cups, babe, Queen of Swords. I am sorry. I mean this reading. They're not coming around. I'm sorry. Don't hold your breath. Or if they are, they're going to take a really fucking long time. Okay? This to me feels like, again, you're holding out for someone that's never going to change. Let's look at your clarifier row, because I just pulled 8 billion clarifiers on the first row and ignored the clarifying row. So let's get into the clarifying row. Five of Wands in the reverse, Two of Cups. Yeah. I feel like this is one of those moments with people that are committed to misunderstanding you. There is no common ground here. There is no middle ground. There is no peace. There is no treaty. Okay? It feels like with that Two of Cups and the Five of Wands in reverse, you want lack of conflict. That's what you're looking for here. And I feel like because you're not getting it, it's leading you to be like, okay, if you don't want to give me lack of conflict, I'll up the conflict. I'll be worse. I'll be the villain this time around. And I am hearing, hold on to yourself. You know, don't lose yourself to, like, don't stoop to this person's level is almost what I want to say here. Three of Wands and the Emperor. Like I said, I feel like you're going to be waiting for this person for a while. I just don't feel like they're coming around. And I just don't feel like they're going to give you the time of day. But even if, let's say they did tomorrow give you the time of day, why do you want it? Why do we care about what this person thinks about us? Is the better question for you. Talk to me about this row. Emperor twice. This could definitely be a father figure for some of you. Yeah, death. Yeah. The devil and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like, so with death, this is the death of the ego, not physical death. Death, devil, Seven of Pentacles. You have to let, this is how my guide is giving this to me, long-standing currents of injustice go. I know that's that's a hard lesson to learn. We want justice bad. I could tell from this reading. I mean, if you're a Libra, I have Libra in my big three. Justice is a big thing. It's like fairness, equality, equity. All these things are really huge to me. But at some point, you have to ask yourself, am I dealing with someone, some people, a system, whoever this is, where justice is null and void? I will never get the justice I am looking for out of this situation. So what do I need to do? Remove myself from the situation. Okay? It feels like for a lot of you, you need to start really asking yourself, when was the last time this person changed? Or these people changed? When was the last time they exhibited, am I saying that wrong? Exhibited, wow, signs that they even wanted to change, that they wanted to be different than how they are. You know, I feel like you're holding on to like a childhood dream here. Like I said, Page of Cups flew out. You can't make it up. This is the inner child. What you're holding on to is like this childhood dream / hope that one day everything will just be magically different and better. I hate to be the adult here for you. It will not. Unless they want to change, they're never going to. So that means that the only person left here to change is you, you know? And I feel like the old you is the one that wants drama. The old version of you is the one that's angry. And I feel like at this point, you know, you've got the Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups. At this point, you've got to choose yourself. Okay? It feels like, what I think is interesting here is like in the beginning, we talked about an apology. I don't think, oh, okay, thank you. My guide is correcting me before I even said it. I was going to say, I don't think you want to apologize, but I'm hearing that you do because you're looking to placate someone. Do not apologize just to appease someone, especially if your behavior here is not in the wrong, which I don't feel that it is. It feels like you're kind of just apologizing to keep the peace. And I feel like the person that you're dealing with or the people that you're dealing with here really owe you the apology. I don't feel like you owe anyone an apology right now, air signs. Yeah, Hermit, Virgo energy. You got to go inward. Five of Cups in the reverse. I'd love to see this in the reverse now. It's no longer, well, what did I do wrong? How could I have made the situation better? How could I have alleviated the tension? What could I have done? It's no longer that. Okay? Hermit, go inward and really sit with yourself and really ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why do I want a resolution here? Or what is the resolution I'm looking for here? Because if I'm not getting a resolution from this person, I have to give myself closure here. So, this was a very messy reading, air signs. I would expect nothing less from you guys, but this is a moment of like, come back to yourself, come home to you. Okay, stop waiting on the validation of other people here. Stop waiting for this person to come in and apologize. Don't apologize because you don't owe it to them. Find yourself and come home, okay? That's what I've got for you today, air signs. Like I said in the beginning, if this resonated with you or if you just like my reading style, feel free to like and subscribe if you would like. And I will see you guys either next video. Excuse me, my voice keeps breaking because apparently I'm going through puberty. So I'll see you guys either the next video or I'll catch you on Twitch when I am live. And I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye.